everyone, my name is Mridul and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a very quick 2-minute makeup routine. So the story, like a quick story behind this makeup look is that I started doing this makeup look a month before the lockdown. So somewhere in February, March, and I wanted to share this with you guys back then, but then the lockdown happened and it just didn't make sense for me to do a makeup tutorial because everyone's stuck at home and makeup kyun koi lagayega, you know what I mean? So I didn't share it then, but I have a really good feeling. I feel like we're gonna be done with this lockdown very soon. I can see the light on the other side of the tunnel, so you might want to start practicing your makeup skills because we're gonna be out and about soon. Or either ways, I feel like a lot of you guys who work from home might want to attend Zoom calls for work or for whatever reason, and you want to do like that quick 2-minute makeup routine wherein you don't want to spend too much of your time doing your makeup because you're gonna have to wash it off in like an hour or two. Just a disclaimer, this actually takes me just like a couple of minutes. However, this video is not going to be 2 minutes long, obviously, because I'm talking through the whole process of how I do it, why I do it. So yeah, that's my disclaimer. If you're interested in knowing how I create a very simple, natural looking look, then keep on watching. Okay, so my skin's all prepped and ready. I started off with a serum. Just in case you're curious, the one that I use is the Mamaearth Skin Plum Serum. I think it's really important to lay a nice base. Even if you're doing a quick makeup, never apply like concealer or foundation directly on top of your skin. So do a serum, do a moisturizer, and I would also recommend doing a sunscreen. If you're going to be stepping out, definitely don't skip on a sunscreen. Next, I'm gonna go in with a concealer. As you can see, I don't really have a lot of dark circles as such, but I do have a lot of discoloration around my mouth, the sides of my nose, so I'll apply it only where I need it. So applying it here in the inner corners of my eyes. Usually most of your darkness is in the inner corners, so I just like to concentrate the concealer there instead of doing like a huge triangle under my eyes. Doing the sides of my nose and the sides of my mouth. I'll just do a little bit on my chin just so that it looks a little bit more even, and thoda sa between my eyebrows. Now you could totally go in with your fingers and blend it out. It blends out beautifully even with your fingers, but what I've noticed is quicker is using a beauty sponge. Now this is by PAC. I'm gonna link 2 of my favorite beauty sponges, one of them being from PAC and the other one is by Giorgio Professionals. Both of them are amazing blending tools. I think it just makes the process more quick and very beautiful and seamless. So as you can see, I'm just like taking the product, picking it up from the inner corners, just dabbing it in place and bringing it out like so. And with whatever's left, I'll just apply it on my lids. By the way, the concealer that I love is the LA Girls Pro Conceal Concealer, and I'm in the shade medium beige. So I'm done blending, and as you can see, my skin instantly looks a lot more even, but at the same time it looks very skin-like. I feel like you couldn't really tell if I'm wearing like makeup on my skin, at least that's what I think, but I have extremely oily skin, so we are gonna have to use some powder. So the powder that I use is the Lakme's 9 to 5 foundation powder, and I'm in the shade Silky Golden. I'm gonna take my sponge, kind of rub it like so. As you can see, it's already picked up some product. I'll take the back of my hand, remove the excess, and I'm going to apply this only on the areas that I've applied the concealer on. So like my under eyes, just tapping it in place to set the concealer. I don't touch my cheek area at all because I'm trying to save time. I'm trying to get this done quickly. So I'll just do the centers of my face. I'm also very oily, so I have to powder my T-zone. Another reason that I did not touch my cheek area was because I'm gonna go in with a blush. Now this is like a stick blush. This is the Maybelline's Flush Stick, and I'm using the shade Peach Babe. Now according to me, this looks so beautiful on bare skin, which is why I try to avoid using any product on my cheeks. It just looks very natural. Using the trusty sponge again, pressing it in. Now I own a lot of powder blushes and I really like powder blushes as well, but when you're trying to get stuff done quickly, I think like a liquid blush or a stick blush is the way to go because it just blends so seamlessly into your skin and you don't have to sit there, you know, trying to blend it properly and avoid clown face, because this just looks like your skin is healthy. Next, I'm gonna do something about my brows. If you have thick eyebrows, you can just completely skip this step, lucky you, but I have to do something to my my eyebrows. There's absolutely no way I'm gonna walk out of the house without any brows. When I have the time, I'll use this Nykaa's eyebrow pencil in the shade Bewitched Chestnut. I really like this brow pencil, but it takes a few minutes, you know, to fill in your brows and brush them through. So what I'll do, like as a quick hack, is I'll use the spoolie at the back and I'll dip the spoolie in like a light brown shade. You could use a light brown matte eyeshadow as well. I'm just using the Miss Claire's eyebrow cake. ठीक है, ऐसे मैंने उसको dip कर लिया and I'll use this very same spoolie to brush through my brows. It literally takes 10 seconds to just like brush through your brows, and the spoolie, whatever color that it's picked up, it lays on top of your brows and it looks very natural. If you want, you could go in with a pencil and touch up certain spots, like certain bald spots that you might have, but I think I'm quite happy with the way it looks. It looks very natural and it looks in sync with our overall makeup that we're going with. So after the brows, the second step that I would not skip is mascara. The mascara that I absolutely love and recommend 10 on 10 is the Smashbox Super Fan Mascara. Now the full size tube is quite expensive, so you could go for the travel version. That is also a little bit expensive, but if you can afford it, if that's something that you want to try out, definitely do it. You're not gonna regret it. So I'll just do one coat on my top and bottom lashes because we're trying to get this done quick, so we don't have the time to sit there and do layers on top of layers. So here's a close-up of what my lashes look like. In my opinion, it really changes the look. So the lipstick that I like to go with is the Nykaa's Wonder Puff Cushion Lipstick, and this is the shade Buck Up Buttercup. So this lipstick is very light. It almost looks like a lip stain. For me personally, this shade looks kind of like a My Lips but better sort of a shade. For some reason on camera it looks very orange, but in real life it's so pretty. I think it looks really pretty, especially on my skin tone. Now this is where I would end my quick makeup routine. However, I do know some people really enjoy wearing highlighter even if it is on bare skin, so I just wanted to give you guys an option. I wouldn't do this personally because I just like it to look very very natural, and highlighter तुम कितना भी natural वाला लगा लो, थोड़ा तो you know दिख के ही आता है कि it's makeup. But either ways, this is the one that I'm gonna recommend to you guys. It is the Maybelline's Master Strobe Stick in the shade Nude. If you're an OG, if you've been watching me for a while, you have heard me talking about this highlighter. I used to love it. I mean, I still like it quite a lot, but for some reason I just like stopped using it. You'll see how pretty it is in just a second when I blend it out. Highlighter blends beautifully with your fingers, so I'm not going to be using the sponge. So that's it to my look. As you can see, you still can see my imperfections peeking through my skin, but I think I'm okay with that. As long as I'm looking put together and polished, I'm good to go. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed and of course found this video helpful. I'm going to make sure to link all the products that I used in the description box below. As always, don't forget to subscribe and click on the little bell to get notified every single time I post a new video. Follow me on my Instagram and follow Simbaa Lifestyle. I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!